Can you hear that noise?
What is that?
Sound. What?
It's coming from the sky.
Something strange is happening that has grabbed the world's attention. Scientists are shocked, and people who believe are going wild. It's all about weird noises coming from the sky that no one can explain, from creepy sounds like screams to spooky buzzing, making everyone alarmed, scared for their lives. Some think it might be aliens trying to talk to us, while others say it's governments doing secret tests, and some even think it's a sign that the end of the world is near. What could it be? Join us as we unravel the insanely deafening sounds coming from the sky. The trumpets of the apocalypse. Many people worldwide have heard strange noises in different cities. One particular strange event has caught a lot of attention because it's mysterious. These noises come from the sky and are hard to explain, making people very curious and a bit scared. Some say the noises sound like trumpets, animals, or humming. Some people think these sounds warn of something bad, calling them the trumpets of the apocalypse. The spooky noises both fascinate and scare people. The loudness of these sounds scares people who think they come from nearby, but when they look, they find nothing wrong in the sky. In Ohio, USA, for example, emergency services got lots of calls about sky noises, but investigations didn't find any explosions or earthquakes, making the mystery deeper. Similar things have happened in Spain, Russia, and the United Kingdom, mostly at night. Some experts say these are like thunder in the sky, making loud noises like cannons, which even scare animals. Even though the sounds are different, many compare them to trumpets, but experts think they are like sky thunder, caused by changes in the air. A scientist and geologist from the United States say that as cities get bigger and noisier, these sounds are heard less often because other noises drown them out. But in the quiet of the night, these strange sounds become noticeable again. Mysterious noises from the sky have grabbed people's attention worldwide, with many guessing where they come from. Some say they are warnings of bad things to come, while others say they are just strange noises in the sky. Either way, people are fascinated by these mysterious events. The nocturnal tranquility. In the peaceful hours of the night, when most creatures are asleep, strange music fills the air. Dogs, usually protectors of peace, become restless, their barks echoing through the darkness. People are confused, unable to find where these strange sounds are coming from. They seem far away, but also close, as if they come from the sky. The origin of these night songs is still a mystery, leading to many ideas. Some think it might be gas coming from deep in the ground, while others think it's rotting plants. There are also ideas about explosions underwater, fast military planes, and movements of the Earth's plates during earthquakes. Experts and fans give different ideas, with some saying these mysterious sounds might be because of the Earth's magnetic field. What's interesting is that these night songs are heard in many places, making people speculate and wonder. For some, these strange noises mean something more, connected to stories of the end of the world. According to old tales, before the world ends, there will be loud sounds like trumpets, announcing terrible events. In these stories, the first bad event is followed by war, hunger, and disease. Even though many people are interested in these night sounds, the news doesn't talk about them much, or just guesses about them. Not knowing for sure makes these mysterious sounds even more interesting. Interestingly, recent studies found a link between these night sounds and how certain animals act. It seems some frogs and insects do strange things when they hear these sounds, suggesting a connection that needs more research. As scientists learn more about these night sounds, they discover interesting things about how our planet works. From the Earth's magnetic field to earthquakes, every clue gets us closer to understanding the mysteries of the night. The strange sounds of the night bring to our minds the interesting things in our natural world. Whether they're part of old stories or something we don't understand yet, they show there are always mysteries beyond what we know. The whispers in the storm. In 2023, amidst the Philippines' history of facing natural disasters, a huge typhoon hit the nation. Despite many people recording intense footage of the storm, one particular video stands out. In this clip, a man and his daughter see something strange amidst the chaos. As the storm roars outside, they hear a distinct trumpet-like sound, reminding them of a judgment call. Trying to comfort his daughter, the man calmly says, "It's okay, baby." However, they become more curious as an unknown flying object quickly zooms past their balcony, going against the storm's strong winds. This mysterious thing moves very fast in a different direction, leaving the watchers confused. Another loud noise fills the sky right after the object passes. Throughout history, different cultures have linked celestial sounds to divine messages or signs of upcoming events. Could this sound be caused by the intense typhoon? Or maybe it's a rare weather event that we don't fully understand yet. The sudden appearance of the unidentified flying object raises many questions. While the man and his daughter try to figure out what it is, its odd movements don't match how regular aircraft fly. Going against the strong wind at such high speeds challenges what we know about flying and propulsion. Could it be an experimental aircraft flying in the storm? Or does its strange path suggest it's from outer space, sparking debates about aliens? Moreover, the clapping-like sound echoing through the sky after the object passes adds another layer of mystery. Happening at the same time as the sighting of the unknown object, it makes the encounter even more puzzling. The coming together of these strange events during a raging typhoon makes us think about the many mysteries of the universe. While scientists try to understand what happened, it's a show of how small we are in the vastness of space. As we keep exploring the mysteries of our world, let's approach each one with curiosity, humility, and a determination to find the truth. The terrifying echoes of the night sky. In the early hours of the morning, around 3:30 a.m., a woman named Shaylin, living in Houston, Texas, noticed something strange happening outside her apartment. A weird thing had been disturbing the quiet neighborhood, with a loud, deep noise echoing through the night sky every minute or so. This booming sound continued for almost 2 hours, leaving Shaylin and her neighbors confused and unsettled. The loudness of the sound immediately caught Shaylin's attention. She couldn't help but wonder where it was coming from and what was causing it. She described it as crazy and expressed her confusion with a simple, "Yo, what is this?" The next day, still shaken by the strange event, Shaylin took action. She recorded the unusual happening on video and shared it with her local news stations, hoping to explain what had occurred. However, the news outlets didn't show much interest in covering the story, which left her feeling frustrated and puzzled. Even though the media didn't pay attention, Shaylin found comfort online. After sharing her video, she realized that others had also experienced the strange noise on the same night, in the same area. Their shared confusion and curiosity only added to the mystery. People speculated about the cause of the strange event. Some thought it might be natural, while others had more imaginative ideas. Despite the uncertainty, one thing was clear: the noise was loud and persistent, leaving everyone searching for answers. Experts joined the discussion, offering possible explanations. Some said it could be because of the weather or animals, while others suggested more unusual theories involving aliens or secret government activities. Despite the different opinions, one thing was certain: Shaylin's experience had started a widespread conversation. The mysterious noise had left a lasting impression on the community, leading to more investigation and speculation. In the following days, Shaylin's video gained attention online, attracting interest from news outlets and curious viewers. The story that was once ignored had become intriguing, capturing people's imaginations. As interest in the incident grew, so did the desire to uncover the truth behind the strange noise. Whether it was natural, man-made, or something beyond understanding. One thing was clear. The event had left a lasting impact on those who heard it, sparking curiosity that would last long after the noise had stopped. The frightening loud horn. In Mexico, just before a powerful earthquake, a bizarre event was caught on camera. Strange sounds were recorded, accompanied by unusual weather patterns. There was a loud slamming noise like something repeatedly crashing into the ground. But that wasn't all. Suddenly, a red and blue light flashed in the sky, causing a blackout on the entire street. Then, a long, heavy sound, described as an extremely loud horn, filled the air. Multiple people captured this event on camera, and it even made it to the news. However, there was no explanation for what caused these strange occurrences. Some people speculated that it could be the government testing out weather manipulation technology like HAARP or Project Bluebeam. These comments stirred fear among viewers, who were genuinely afraid. The unusual combination of sounds, lights, and weather phenomena adds to the intrigue. Adding to the intrigue, Mexico is located in a region known for seismic activity, making it susceptible to earthquakes. This context adds another layer of complexity to the situation, as it's not uncommon for unusual natural phenomena to occur before seismic events. Furthermore, the speculation about government involvement adds a conspiratorial element to the story. The mention of HAARP, a research program studying the ionosphere, and Project Bluebeam, a purported conspiracy theory involving a staged alien invasion, only adds to the intrigue and mystery. In the age of social media, events like these can quickly capture the public's imagination and spread fear and speculation. The strange occurrence in Mexico brings to our knowledge the mysterious and unpredictable nature of our world. Whether it was a natural phenomenon, a government experiment, or something else entirely, it's a wake-up call that there is still much we don't understand about the world around us. The Flying Hawaiian. Many people love visiting Lake Como in Australia for a fun day with their family on the water. However, one particular day, something unusual happened. A strange sound echoed across the entire lake, puzzling everyone who heard it. This event was captured by a family on their cell phones, and it was shared on social media. The sound was bizarre and caught everyone's attention. It was so strange that no one could immediately explain it. Sam and Jay, who were part of the group, couldn't help but wonder about its origin. At first, it seemed like high-pitched alarms mixed with echoes, reminiscent of sounds one might hear in a stadium. However, as time passed, the sound morphed into something even more peculiar and eerie. The atmosphere became tense as the sound grew louder and stranger by the minute. Some people even joked nervously about the possibility of aliens being behind it. At one point, it sounded as if there were cries or screams mixed within the echoes, adding to the eerie vibe of the situation. Everyone present was left perplexed, wondering what could be causing such an inexplicable phenomenon. Was this a real-life encounter with aliens, akin to something out of a sci-fi movie? Or perhaps it was something paranormal? Others speculated that it might be a natural occurrence that had never been captured on camera before. The mystery surrounding the sound deepened as people tried to come up with explanations for what they had experienced. Despite the uncertainty, the event sparked widespread interest and discussion both locally and online. People shared their theories and interpretations of the strange sound, fueling curiosity and intrigue. It became a topic of fascination, with some even likening it to legendary mysteries of the past. The true cause of the mysterious sound remained unclear, leaving everyone to ponder the possibilities. Whether it was a one-time occurrence or part of a larger phenomenon, the memory of that day on Lake Como would linger in the minds of those who witnessed it, adding another layer of mystique to the natural beauty of the area. Unexplainable rumbling thunderstorm. During a live stream, a man noticed something unusual in the sky during a thunderstorm. He told his audience that there was a strange, unexplainable sound after each lightning strike. He captured one of these sounds live, describing it as resembling bearings or a scream. Some viewers speculated that it could be paranormal, like a banshee, while others suggested aliens or mythical creatures like dragons. Despite various theories, no one could pinpoint the source of the sound. In the video clip, the man hears an incredibly loud sound, resembling a deep, bass-heavy horn filling the entire sky outside his apartment. He hurriedly goes outside to record the strange event and captures the sound multiple times. The atmosphere becomes tense as police sirens and patrol cars can be heard, indicating panic in the city. Completely taken unaware by the strange noises, the man continues to listen but eventually retreats to his apartment when the noises seem to subside. However, they return shortly after, causing his apartment to rumble. The man records the loud horns once more, followed by an extremely loud rumbling, resembling a plane about to crash on their rooftops. Speculations abound about the origin of these sounds, ranging from the possibility of them being generated by the high-frequency active auroral research program, a weather-controlling machine, to other unknown phenomena. Intriguingly, mysterious sounds during thunderstorms have been reported throughout history. One such phenomenon is the sky quakes, involving unexplained booming noises heard during thunderstorms, often attributed to atmospheric or geological causes.
Where's it coming from? Where?
However, the specific nature of the sound captured in the live stream remains a mystery, adding to the fascination surrounding it. Some researchers suggest that electromagnetic activity during lightning strikes could produce unusual sounds, while others propose more exotic explanations involving atmospheric phenomena or even interactions with extraterrestrial beings. Despite advances in science and technology, there are still aspects of our natural world that elude explanation, fueling speculation and curiosity among the public. The intense lightning strike. While recording a looming storm and feeling the winds intensify, these companions unexpectedly catch a remarkably loud and puzzling sound. Take a moment to listen closely. "It's been making that noise all day, buddy. That's not normal," one remarks. Another chime in, "That's unusual. It sounds like a trumpet. I've come across similar clips on social media." Urgently, someone urges, "You all need to close that door." The phenomenon of hearing strange trumpet-like sounds amid an approaching storm is not isolated to this group. Numerous individuals have encountered such occurrences firsthand and shared their experiences on social platforms. This growing trend suggests that these incidents are gaining attention and intrigue from a wider audience. Further exploration of this intriguing phenomenon reveals a complex detail of potential explanations and fascinating factual details. One theory suggests that these trumpet-like sounds may be a result of atmospheric conditions, such as the interaction of thunderstorms, with specific layers of the atmosphere, causing peculiar reverberations. Additionally, infrasound, low-frequency sound waves that humans cannot typically perceive may play a role in generating these enigmatic noises. Another captivating aspect to consider is the historical context of such occurrences. Throughout history, reports of anomalous sounds preceding or accompanying natural disasters have been documented in various cultures and periods. These phenomena, often attributed to mythical or divine origins in ancient times, have continued to captivate human curiosity and inspire scientific inquiry. Moreover, advances in technology have enabled individuals to document and share these occurrences with unprecedented ease, leading to a proliferation of first-hand accounts and media coverage. The internet, in particular, has served as a platform for collective observation and speculation, fostering communities of individuals interested in unraveling the mysteries of these unexplained phenomena. As scientists and researchers delve deeper into the study of atmospheric dynamics and acoustics, they continue to uncover new insights into the potential mechanisms behind these phenomena. By combining data from meteorological observations, acoustic recordings, and computer simulations, they strive to unravel the complex interplay between natural phenomena and human perception. The judgment horns. A man stands outside his house, startled by the sudden blast of extremely loud trumpets coming from the sky as a storm approaches. This peculiar phenomenon has been recurring throughout the day, stirring the man's thoughts towards religious interpretation. He speculates that these booming sounds might be one of the judgment horns, sounding, prompting individuals to reconcile with their faith. He urges others to align themselves with the divine, expressing, "If I'm not in harmony with the Most High, I strongly advise you all to do so as well." Many people across different cultures and beliefs hold the belief that the end of times will be signaled by the sound of trumpets reverberating from all corners of the globe, signaling the imminent arrival of a divine or cosmic event. This concept has roots in various religious prophecies and mythologies, adding layers of significance to the current situation. As the mysterious sounds persist for several minutes, the man captures footage of the event while continuing to express his astonishment and concern. The magnitude of the sound prompts him to pray seriously, emphasizing the urgency of spiritual readiness to those around him. Considering the widespread occurrence of similar enigmatic sounds reported by individuals worldwide, one cannot help but ponder whether these events could signify a mark of the end of days. Some speculate about governmental involvement, or even the possibility of extraterrestrial visitors making their presence known, adding intrigue to the situation. The global nature of these occurrences raises questions about their origin and significance. Could they be a natural phenomenon, amplified by atmospheric conditions, or do they hold deeper symbolic meaning? The convergence of science, religion, and speculation fuels ongoing discussions and debates surrounding these phenomena. Intriguingly, historical accounts and cultural narratives also provide context for interpreting such occurrences. Throughout history, various civilizations have attributed cosmic events and natural phenomena to divine intervention or celestial messages, shaping beliefs and societal norms. Furthermore, advancements in technology allow for the documentation and dissemination of these events on a global scale, facilitating shared experiences and interpretations across different communities and regions. The scary laughter. In 2013, a scary event happened in the UK that left people very afraid. It all started with a casual walk on a snowy day, but things got scary when a strange laugh came from above, making everyone feel scared. The incident, recorded on audio, came up again in 2025, surprising and puzzling people worldwide. At first, people thought it was just the noise of a plane flying by, but it turned out to be something much scarier. Recorded in Missouri, USA, the strange laugh couldn't be explained, making even brave people feel very scared. Experts tried to figure out where the sound came from. Was it a joke, a natural thing, or something bad? The scary laugh seemed to come from the sky itself, which was hard to understand. When people listened to the audio, they felt uneasy, like something was watching them from above. The scary sound left a big impression on everyone who heard it, making them wonder what it was. Some thought it might be because of weird things happening in the air, while others thought maybe aliens were involved. Because the sound was so strange and loud, many people wondered if there were things beyond what humans could understand. The recording made people think about all the mysteries in the world, showing that there are still things that science can't explain. It got people interested in things we don't know yet. Since it was recorded, the scary laughter from the sky has been a big topic for researchers and fans. Lots of ideas have been shared to try to understand it. but we still don't know where the sound came from. Even though time has passed, the scary laugh still affects people who hear it, reminding them of all the things we don't know. As technology gets better and we learn more, maybe one day we'll find out what caused the strange sound. For now, the scary laughter from above will keep reflecting to us all the things we don't know yet. And as people keep listening to the recording, it shows how powerful and scary things we can't explain can be. The loud roaring noise. In 2012, while looking out at the lively city of Chicago, Illinois, a surprising event interrupted the peace. A loud noise echoed through the air. The narrator, surprised by this strange sound, wondered where it came from. Was it a plane? Something in the sky? The source was unclear. As I stood ready to film the day, a mysterious noise disturbed the calm. Even though the busy downtown area was only 6 miles away, the sound seemed to come from the sky itself. Confused, I struggled to find where it was coming from, not sure where to aim my camera. The sound was so loud, I couldn't describe it well. It was beyond anything I could explain, leaving me speechless. But I hoped my camera would catch this strange sound. It's important to know that Chicago has had many interesting events like this throughout its history. From the Great Chicago Fire of 1871 to the city's amazing buildings, each part of its history is full of stories of wonder and curiosity. Even now, the Windy City keeps people interested with its mix of city life and natural beauty. As the city buzzed below, the mysterious sound reminded me how big the universe is. Among the tall buildings and busy streets, there's a world of unknowns, where even normal moments can become amazing experiences. I waited anxiously to watch the recorded video, excited to learn about the mystery from above the city. Maybe my camera holds the key to understanding this strange symphony. The faint rolling sound. In the early hours of the morning, around 5 a.m. in Detroit, there's a peculiar sound that demands attention. Unlike the loud noises typically associated with urban life, this sound is subtle but strange. It's not as attention-grabbing as the other noises on the list, but it has a chilling quality that sends shivers down your spine. The city is still shrouded in darkness, and most people are asleep, unaware of the eerie symphony that's about to unfold. Suddenly, there's a faint, rolling sound in the distance. It's not loud, but it's persistent, almost like a whisper that refuses to be ignored. As it echoes through the streets, it's accompanied by a haunting howl, adding another layer of unease to the atmosphere. This combination of sounds is enough to keep anyone awake, even the deepest sleeper. It's a wake-up call like no other. But what exactly is causing this mysterious phenomenon? Some locals believe it's the result of industrial machinery in the distance, while others attribute it to the city's bustling nightlife. However, there's another theory that's far more intriguing. According to urban legend, the sound is said to be the lament of a ghostly presence that haunts the streets of Detroit. Legend has it that long ago, a tragic event occurred in the city, leaving behind restless spirits doomed to wander the streets for eternity. And every morning, at the same eerie hour, their mournful cries pierce the darkness, serving as a chilling reminder of the city's haunted past. While skeptics may dismiss these tales as nothing more than superstition, there's no denying the impact that the mysterious sound has on those who hear it. Whether it's the result of natural or supernatural forces, one thing is for certain. It's a sound that demands attention and leaves a lasting impression on all who encounter it. The weird blinking red light. The strange thing we're seeing here isn't something we usually see or hear. It's not just the spooky noise cutting through the night sky that's making us scared. There's also a mysterious light with it. Imagine seeing this show after noticing a blinking red light for weeks and enduring many nights of constant noise, only to not capture it on camera each time. But we kept trying, and we finally caught this strange event around 4 o'clock in the morning. Imagine yourself in this situation. You're standing there, hearing the scary noise, and then there it is, the weird, blinking light. It's hard to believe unless you see it yourself. This event is more than just interesting. Throughout history, there have been many reports of strange lights and sounds in the sky. From old civilizations writing about sky events to modern-day sightings of unknown flying objects, UFOs, people have always been interested in what's above. Scientifically, there are many ideas to explain such events. One idea is strange happenings in the atmosphere, where natural things like lightning, meteors, or weird clouds can make amazing light shows. Another idea is things people make, like new planes or different ways to move them. But what makes this event different is how often it happens, and that we couldn't catch it on camera until now. This makes us more interested in figuring it out. Is it a rare sky event, a secret military test, or something we don't understand yet? The time we saw it in the morning makes it even more mysterious. In stories and myths, the time between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock a.m., called the witching hour, is when strange things happen the most. Is there a connection between when we see these things and old stories? As we think about these questions, we need to be careful and curious. Even though we might want answers, we need to stay calm and think about all the ideas. So what would you do if you saw something like this? Would you be scared, curious, or both? Whatever you feel, one thing is true. The things we don't know about the universe always make us anxious. Which of these insane sounds do you find intriguing? Let us know your answer in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.